Hello everybody, my name is Avisa K and welcome back to more Amnesia, Machine for Pigs. Last time we left off, we just entered this hall here. And if I was smart, I would have known there was a transition door and not to end here. In Lily's honor, a banquet. Lily Mandis, interred here on 26 September 1890. The angels weep you to glory, your teeth sold for the dollies of the poor. What? That's creepy. Okay, let's get into some atmosphere, shall we? Why would I need to know how to run? I'm guessing that's why. Okay. Strange paintings, giant chandeliers, mind clue. That's gross. Oh, sorry. My mic is a little bit. One thing a lot of people didn't like about Amnesia Machine for Pigs is that there's lower interactivity with the items and stuff. Like, see, I can't pick that up or that, but I can pick up, basic stuff and turn on that. I can't pick up bottles, so that was one thing that really irked a lot of people, but I don't think it's that big of an issue. It's story based. They're going to put you through a story, that way it's not so much of that. I mean, I like the direction it went. Edwin and Enoch's diary, October 3rd, 1899. Daddy says we're not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide and seek with Cook, and he came and shouted at us, just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy. Cook says it's because of the guns in there, but he always lets us help polish them, so it can't be that. Anyway, that room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They're often angry, or that's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. We don't like it in there anyways. I'm thinking that's your perverted father. Once again, even though this is my house, there are bars on every door. Not sure what that deal with that is. A lot of paintings.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. I love that movie. That's a great movie if you've never seen it. Y'all right there? Oh. Didn't read these. The weeping rooms. Where once we sat to weep Lily's passing, under weapons that cannot slay the angels to retrieve her from heaven. Look behind the paintings, Oswald, where once you watched her bathe. The children must have discovered those secret places and taken refuge. Grand Hall. That voice on the telephone. He speaks as if he knows me, and indeed I seem to remember him, like a twin pulled away from the other at birth. I feel we are entwined, though I cannot conceive of how. I am a drowning man grasping for the surface within my own home. Beneath me I know there are splendid architectures hidden in the dark, if I can only find the entrances. Okay, so this guy's got some splendid architecture underneath his house, as with the Dark Descent having that.
Daddy.
No, thank you. I ain't your daddy. Turn on these lights. So cool how they have electricity now. Horses, and guess what? Pigs. But now Frictional Games is actually going to be coming out with a new game this year, 2015, called Soma. It's a sci-fi survival horror, similar to Amnesia, but like I said, sci-fi. What was that? Okay. It takes place underwater. Similar to BioShock, but it looks pretty good. Go look up a trailer if you've never seen it.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in Mexico.
Syphilis?
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled, yet you have made all of this.
Yeah,
Your
he's
great
so
factory,
great.
charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
I told you he was drunk. People drinking all the time. I'm not a fan of drinking. I've seen bad effects it can have, and I'm not for it at all. Where do they just store books here?
Mandus, do you know me?
No, I don't even know who I am.
Where are my children?
Trapped, Mandus. Far below us. The machine is foul. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are encaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Mandus. Drain the flooding and restart the great engines.
How? Where should I go? Hello? Hello?
You know, I got a feeling this guy's just making us do his dirty work. I heard door unlock. Okay, we'll go in here next. They kept like the original doors from Amnesia. It's pretty neat. That is bright. So what was that? I don't even want to know what that painting's about. Is there anything on this table I can use? Anything in here at all? Not seeing much. Violin, some random book I don't need. Pig mask, that's normal. Piano, a cello. No, wait, that's a bass. That's a bass. A lot of people don't know the difference between a cello and a bass. A cello has a bow, like a violin does, and a bass you just pluck. But what's it called whenever they use a bow on an instrument? Like I know you rosin a bow for a violin, but the actual verb of using the bow, what would that be? It's not bowing. Is this normal? Is this a normal thing? What is this stuff? Hippopotamus. Anteater. That's a giant ant. I thought it was like an aardvark or something. God, that thing's tail is huge. Never actually seen an anteater. I don't even want to know what you are. That's one dapper looking pig. Wow. Another thing I wanted to mention was open. The channel, it's not been going the way I would prefer it to. So I'm going to make a tiny tweak in the way I make videos. I'm not sure if it'll change anything. It's a big spider. But I just think that if it does, it will be a major change. Like, it's not a major thing to change, but if this small tweak works the way I want it to, then it will change everything in the way I make videos. Okay, let me check that note. On bears and bathtubs, and after the party she took my arm and said, "But darling, however did you get from the trophy room to the guest bathroom so quickly? Everyone considers you quite the magician." Sorry. My darling Lilibeth, my father's house has many rooms, and as for mine, well, it also has its secret chambers. He's talking about his little perverted pathways and stuff. Can't open that. Yep, thought so. Okay. Is it just me, or do those bear claws look kind of like the grunt claws? I think the way they're made is the same. Looks vaguely familiar. Okay, we seem to be near the machinery. Can't use any of this stuff. Get out of here, chair. They reused a lot of parts from Amnesia, I see. Is that the machine? God, this thing's huge. Let's go ahead and start turning this. Okay, there we go. Don't know what that did, but I'm glad I turned it. fatty. Oh, nice butterflies here. Queer. I checked that door, right? I don't remember me checking that door. I don't know what that was. I'm just gonna... Okay. Is this outside? In Amnesia? That was weird. We got these barred gates. Fountains. Weird blocks. Close. The doors on this one are tricky. Note, oh God, December 20th, 1899, I am to have a visitor, the distinguished Professor A. Does he not have a name? What's the A? Albert? Andy? He has come to ascertain my mental well-being after my prolonged absence from the club, but I am not stupid. He is here to spy for them. When they stalked the Kipper, he was often called to pontificate, I don't know what that word is, upon lacerations and missing organs. And now he comes to me, to doff and wheedle, and my dear son, but you must still grieve, and perhaps just a quick look at your engines and the triumph of the age. He knows nothing of loss, nothing of sacrifice. But to refuse, that would simply poke the hornet's nest, invite a swarm of interlopers and thieves. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. Perhaps I should show him the trippery, see whether his stomach, so trained by rummaging in the innards of clumsy vivisected whores, is strong enough to stare into the real engines of this golden age. I may even introduce him to Jack, or his sons at least. We have stronger locks on the windows now, and we bring their toys to them. So these are actually barred for a reason. That is locked. Check this one down here before I check that bathroom. Ah, this one opens. Well, just right up at the ceiling. This is where I was before. So let's go this way. Is that Lassie? It's a creepy dawn. Creepy lady. Red rug. Okay, that door's shut pretty good. Everything is locked. How am I supposed to get to my drapes? Flushy flushy? No, no flushy flushy. Anybody watching me in there? Huh? What? Of course. How would nobody notice this? That is cool. And blood-ridden. Oh, God. That's a lot of blood. What's that? I don't know what that is laying on that bed. Maybe a pile of clothes. It's a lot of blood, though. God. I didn't even lift that up. Must be able to feed the pigs into the machine. Anything else here? I don't see anything. Okay, we'll turn this. Did that work? Am I doing it for you? Are these open? Because it'd be very convenient if I could just go through this way. Okay, why can't... I guess that's no longer an option. Or is it? Did you do something behind my back? No. Okay. Still don't know what that was on it. God. That's not good. Did I close that door? I did. That's in this hall, ain't it? Oh, God. When a pile of clothes moves, you know it ain't good. What? It was crawling. Oh, I hate when things crawl.
Hands are bleeding, raw. I scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now? How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
I don't know, buddy. I'm still in shock. Whatever that was, it was laying on that bed. I like grandfather clocks. Wait a minute. It's just going back and forth. That's not normal. But, whenever I get my own house, I'm wanting to get a grandfather clock and a grand piano. I'm actually trying to learn how to play the piano now so I can be somewhat good. I've always wanted to learn how to play anyway. That looks like a song. I'm not good at reading the lyrics, so if you want to read this, just pause it here and read it. I ain't going to read songs. Because I can't read songs, I have to sing songs, and I'm not good at either of those. It's just a thin trail of blood here. And it's just... It's like, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Didn't do a good job. Just get out of my way, chair. The blood leads in here, but... Oh, it leads all the way back through here. I thought I saw him run all the way down the hall. The gates are locked now. That wasn't before. I don't like this. I don't like this. But anyway, that tweak, I'm hoping it will do my videos a good service. I'll probably implement it tomorrow if I can.
I'm off to market. I will cry all the way home.
No. No.
I will have none.
No.
I will have none at all.
The pig references in this. Too extreme for my liking. What's in here? Does this just lead down the same... I told you I could have just come in that way. Why wouldn't it let me do that? And they'd done it here just to show me that I could.
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
Listen, children are dead. I don't need to follow you. Curious discovery. Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. If my children discovered this place, it is entirely conceivable they strayed downwards. Delighted in the discovery. Very well. It seems my route is predestined. The descent begins. A descent to darkness, maybe. Are those spikes really necessary? I mean, what's the security level of this place? Code red? God, the pig masks everywhere. What is this? Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. And it blends in a lot better than the false doors did with Amnesia, the first one. Yeah, that's the official title, Amnesia, the first one. Okay, locked. What's up here? I know that. That was a pig. Inhuman pig. That's what that was. Yes, because... Inhuman pig. What would you say for that, though? An unpig pig.
Come and see, Papa.
I don't know
We
what you
found
would...
an egg. A stone egg.
I don't believe you. What stone egg? What? This is gonna break, ain't it? Oh, God. I got a feeling it is. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, bro. I knew it! I just barely inched forward, like half a centimeter. It exploded. Against the rising waters, send the tramp collector, or catcher. Caution the old man, sink him in a barrel of gin. When he's all mixed and bones turn to jam, we'll raise a glass kindly to him. We'll raise a gas. That's crazy. Come on, dude, wake up. We ain't got all day. Alright, I am alive. Darn. So I'm gonna be dead. Oh, I didn't even see this. Dead rats. Good, good. June 3rd, 1899. I realize now that my fear of dirt... What? Stems from the disease I contracted climbing those lost jungle temples. It is as if those clean places, so free of humanity's filth, imprinted upon my soul and left its fragile to what I find here. Fear is what keeps us all in our places, and the fear of the flesh, the ruin of the flesh, is the greatest of them all. I am sickened, I am ruined, but I will build such machines to contain this plague and heal us all. A new century is upon us. So this guy is a neat freak, right? So I'm guessing germaphobe, maybe. I seen a quote. It's about fear, and it said, "Fear does not prevent death; it prevents one from living." You said slow coach, not slow poke. Is it slow coach? I don't know. I wouldn't say it is. I've never heard it pronounced that way though. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, who seems to so close to my own? That guy's a rhyme. Who seems to know me so well? Does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth, if it will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. That's a true parent right there. Okay. I'm actually going to end it here. We'll figure out who's on that phone, as if we don't already know. Maybe it's my kids. I don't know, they're like 5. Why would they use the phone? Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.